Well, it was my job to welcome you at the beginning, so it's now my job to say thank you to you all at the end. I'm very happy that we ended with this session, which I think is an example of how building solidarity is a great solution for most of the problems that we face. If we think about what brought down the communist regime in the Soviet Union, it was solidarity. If we think about how often people got themselves out of poverty, it was so often using cooperative movements with a bank at the center. It was solidarity through this. So I think this idea of regional solidarity is really, really important. I've done a lot of work with people in Central and Eastern Europe trying to get to build their regional solidarity instead of them constantly looking to Western Europe, to Germany, to look to each other and build at their strengths. I think this idea that there is a lot of strengths in Latin America, which only need to be pushed forward together, and of course other resources have to come in too, is an excellent idea. We've seen some very important thinking about this in this meeting. I'm very glad that the church is somehow connected with it. I think we've seen, it's interesting talking to Nitesh, that the church in a way has a role to sort of coordinate something which is good for humanity. It's offering a way forward, which isn't just people who belong to the faith tradition, even if those people are quite important. And especially for Latin America, it's got a long history in Latin America and has also some sins to make up for as well in the history of Latin America. So this is a very good development, I think, from our point of view. And so we look forward to these other suggestions that people have said, other ways in which we can carry forward this collaboration for the sake of our common good. Thank you very much for coming and being part of this discussion.
I thank you, Sister Helen, for your continued support and generosity. Thank you, Paolo, for that this has been a teamwork. And thank you, Perla. Thank you, all the people. Thank you especially to Alessandra. Alessandra has been working very hard, all administrative personnel here, including Gabriela, and all of you. We are very happy of these discussions. We are very happy to have hope at the end of this meeting, realistic hope, but also the audacity of having hope. The final words, as usual, will be done by our eminence, here Cardinal Tucson, who will explain the reason which you have this rosary on this step.
Also, again, I think the words of gratitude has been pronounced by the president of the Academy of the Social Sciences. So the office over here takes charge always of planning events like this. Whenever the council meets to decide on doing anything, then it takes over and then plans this. Part of the planning was an invitation, an attempt to get the Pope to grant us audience or stop by if it was going to be difficult for all of us to go over. So last Thursday, it was, it appeared as if it was going to be possible for him to stop by. And then we got a note that the day was too full, so he couldn't stop by. And I said, okay, then if he cannot stop by, then let him send us the type of gift that he gives to people after audiences with him. And after those who participated at the audience with the Holy Father know this. When they go to greet the Pope, then somebody hands them over, rosaries and stuff like that. So then I made a request, if he cannot stop by, can he send at least those gifts? So that's what he did, and so that's why we have the rosaries and his pictures and images with us this morning. So on your behalf of everybody, I say the word of gratitude to him and his office for having, extended to us such gracious gifts. And so I suppose it also comes, the gifts have come also with his blessings and everything that we've done. And as I said at the beginning, introducing this academy, a lot of people hear about Pontifical Academy, they think everybody is a Catholic. It's wrong. Members of the academies, both academies are not all Catholics. It's a mixed group. Anybody, the thing that qualifies anybody for the academies is the intellectual, pursuit and activities and stuff. So this is an academy, two academies are, they're blind to gender, they're blind to race, they're blind to everything. So all members are indeed invited to be members of the academy from their particular extensions and all. So in here, it's only on request by members that sometimes we begin events with a mass or some prayer. But otherwise, we try to maintain it and keep it neutral. But receiving this gift from the Holy Father, I just then, on his behalf, want to extend his blessings to you, all of you, for your coming, and wish all of you also very safe travel back to your destinations. And his blessings accompany you, your families, the work and everything that you do. And do have a safe, blessing, and give his regards to your members of your family and everything. So God bless you and grant you safe travels back home and bless everything that you do. And God willing, we'll meet again. From Orozco, it's going to be Boston next year. So sounds like it. If it's not Orozco, it's going to be the other competitor was here, right? Okay, so whichever. So God willing, we'll meet again and discuss this. But certainly, the theme that has brought us all together is going to be engaging all of us for the next few years, and we'll see where it takes us all. So God bless you and grant you a safe travels back.